Hi Pisces, here's a general look at your solar chart for June 2009, and I think this is going to be a very mentally busy month for you. A lot going on in your head, a lot of left brain activity this month. Focus is going to be on communications of all kinds, that's physical and mental, so there could be transportation issues for some of you. Paperwork, networking, education, toing and froing, all of that comes under that heading there. And depending on your individual chart, they will be highlighted to a greater or lesser degree. For some of you, there'll be more of an emphasis on sibling relationships, and that could be blood brothers and sisters, but also soul brothers and sisters as well. Anybody or any animal or any place, in fact, it could be that you feel a real strong, close connection with. Another major string this month is going to be your domestic setup, your family connections too. Could be their arrangements, their setup, things around that for them. And you may be wishing to improve conditions here. Things may be ongoing. And after mid-month, much of your thinking will be around this area here, but correspondences and planning and travel related to the home base, or things going on from home, and when I say home base, I mean your home area as well. I don't just mean, the walls within which you live, or canvas, or whatever it is. And also family members and their conditions, as I said, will be on your mind too, and that could include animals, that could include people in your local community or your tribe. So you may have strong emotions related to all of this stuff and be preoccupied perhaps with security issues for you and yours from mid-month, preoccupied with that, more thinking in terms of making changes and improvements at home, or to do with family members. There could be more visits, there could be more socializing. You could be playing host, or you could be the visitor in and around your home area. And energies could dip around about the 6th and the 7th. Those 2 days there, you're going to have to work harder to get it together. But I would say from the 8th, then you're going to be feeling really enjoying contacts that you have with people. There will be more heart-based communications around then, and I think you're going to hear some things that you really enjoy. I think there's going to be messages that come to you in whichever way, through people, animals, nature, whatever way it is, that really make you smile. There's going to be a beauty around, and some of you could get a compliment, and this feeling of this lyrical feeling, poetic feeling in the communications, and that's going to be from. I would say you will be appreciating that from the 8th, but that particular cycle starts on the 6th. And you're going to be more appreciative. You're going to get this feeling of appreciation coming your way, and there could be a romantic encounter from many of you, and you'll just enjoy exchanging with others, comparing notes, and feeling support and companionship. And also, your diplomatic side can come out there, the mediator in you, the one that wants to bring peace to relationships. So yeah, a really nice vibe there from the 6th of June. But also taking an intellectual or academic interest in things, and enjoying the beauty of that too in some way. At home, you should feel mentally engaged. Probably a lot of processing of information is going to be going on, so you'll be deep in thought, and you should actually have somewhere to retreat to. Pisces, well, always in your life you should. Not sort of bury the head in the sand, but what I mean is, a sacred space. Because daydreaming and dreaming and visioning, visioning is very important for you. There could be you harking back to the past, you know, maybe understanding that part of the past the strings from the past can be brought into the present now. Maybe that was a puzzle for you before, to see how to weave that into your inhabit that part of yourself from the past. Things could be pretty hectic in and around the home area. Socializing, as I say, but it could be on a business sort of level, so buying, selling, you know, negotiating. This is all very strongly highlighted over the month of June. Another aspect is parents, parental bonds, or emotional bonds with those people that you look upon as guardians in some way, carers perhaps in some way, guides even. You know, moral commitments could be on your mind. Some of you may be mulling over things from that side of that aspect of thing. Be careful though that you don't scatter your energies with so much going on in your mind and your heart. So you know you'll be. This is quite an outgoing month in many ways, but also particularly after mid-month, more you'll be pulled into, you know, you'll be very much pondering things. But this is a month for you to really come out with what you know, what you feel, what you think, what the hunch is. I would say maybe before mid-month, that's going to be easier for you to do, but all month. Don't be. And so, in fact, you know, any of you who are artists, this will be a great time for you to be doing your art, particularly between the 15th and the 23rd, I would say. That is a time for all of you to be able to express yourself well, to be able to present things well, to put that little bit of fairy dust into your communications area there, and to be very, very surprised maybe in how well this is received by others, because others will see you as appealing and approachable and like what you have to say. Particularly on the 19th. Did I say that? I may not have done. So don't be impatient, hasty, garbled, you know, pushed, too busy. Actually, I think you can take a moment to really savour, this is after the 6th or from the 6th, your interactions with others and your environment this month. Some of you could be very involved in study and really enjoying, really getting a lot out of it in the month of June. Don't be impulsive where heart matters are concerned, Pisces. I mean, it could pay off, but there is a real strong tendency for you to be doing that this month. However, having said that, some of you could really click in a romantic way with another, particularly between the 15th and 23rd, as I say. A very idealistic month, a very guided time this month, but also a time when you could shoot yourself in the foot, Pisces, if you just don't balance, you know, that sort of idealistic visioning side of you, that side of you which can build castles in the air, with reality, and go into your escapist mode. As long as you keep working in that balanced way, in a structured way, towards a goal, towards a target. It could be something, you know, in mental. It could be, you know, pay attention to your nighttime dreams, but apply a structure. So write them down or write keywords, and also pay attention to your daytime omens and signposts. You'll be given the guidance, the breadcrumbs to mark your path, to steer you to the place of healing and self-realization. Good for you, good for those around you. Well, that's it for June. If you know your rising sign, have a listen to that too.